talk to you about how do you make a habit of personal growth that will help you to have business success. So this can be one of the hardest things. And I know that I've experienced this in my life as well, where you're like, I'm going to take over the world. And you're like, I'm tired, or I'm scared, or I'm burned out. And you just like go through these phases like this. And it can get so frustrating. And it wasn't until I realized and learned the differentiation between two things, okay? Number one is something called habit formation, and the other is something called routine automation, okay? So habit is simply one thing you do. Formation implies that you keep having to tweak it and mold it, okay? So one thing that you keep having to tweak and mold. Routine automation is routine, meaning a lot of habits placed together. Automation, meaning you set it up once and you don't do it again. So you can either play the game of habit formation, where you do one thing and you keep having to tweak it over and over again, or you can play the game of routine automation, where you set up a bunch of habits all in a row and you set it up once and don't have to deal with it again. I personally prefer routine automation, okay? So when I'm trying to set up habits for personal success that will allow me to actually build my business, I always play this game of routine automation, where I think, okay, how can I set up a series of habits, or actual routine, and how can I set it up and automate it in a way that will guarantee that this actually happens? So if we're talking about personal growth, one of the things that I like to do that has helped me tremendously is, again, setting up almost like safeguards or accountabilities in my life. So that includes coaches. I meet with people every single week to ensure, hey, where are you doing with this? Where are you doing with this? Not only in my business, but in my personal life, with my mental health, with my fitness, right? And so all of a sudden it's not like, oh, are you going to do it this week, Kathryn? It's like, oh, I have other people that are on my team helping me with this, okay? This can also look like consultants. Like if you hire somebody to help you, they're going to, like, you're paying them to help you, so you're going to stay aligned with that. Another thing that's helped tremendously is having employees or contractors. Like, listen, we're all in this together. But let's say, for example, you don't have money for a coach, you don't have money for a consultant, you don't have money for a team to keep you accountable. One of the things that has been so amazing that I have learned, and that I've seen other people do in this space as well, is if you want to make a choice once and then automate it, is simply declaring it. Saying, hey, listen, I'm going to do this thing. And using the power of social accountability to keep you up in doing this. Steve Larsen does this. Every single year he declares what his revenue goal is going to be for the year. He's like, listen, by the end of 2020, I'm going to make X amount of dollars. Rachel Peterson just did this with her weight. She was like, listen, she posts pictures like, hey, here's my before picture. I'm going to crush this, right? This is what we're going to do. So again, with this game of personal growth, the big overarching strategy is not playing the game of habit formation, where you pick one thing and just keep messing with it over and over again, but rather setting up a routine and choosing once. And one of the ways, again, that you can choose once is by simply putting people in your life that will help you to choose over and over again. So that's what I recommend. Play the game of routine automation. Hire coaches, consultants, have contractors that you can use as a team. If you don't have that, literally play the game of declaration to allow other people to keep you in the loop and aligned in what you're wanting to do. But that for me has been one of the greatest catalysts for me, is actually building a team around me to help me in this game when I feel low or I feel lost. So good luck setting up not your habit formation, but your routine automation later this week.